Hi, it's Mike from TSI, and today we're going to look at something called workflow. Sometimes when you have a monitoring activity, you don't need to take all your samples based on how your SOP describes what you need to do. If you wanted to take only samples 4, 5, and 6, I'm going to show you how to exclude those other samples from your options when you get into testing. So to implement workflow, we go to the workflow screen. We set up a new workflow, which is very easy to do. We can pick whichever locations we want. Today, we only want to sample 4, 5, and 6. So actually, let me get this right. We only want to sample 4, 5, and 6. We'll pick those. Those will be our workflow. The other samples will no longer show up in our available locations when we go to test. We have to tick Enable Workflow. We will now only find 4, 5, and 6 in our zone. We're going to go back to our sample zone, make sure we're in the right zone, and only 4, 5, and 6 are there. 1, 2, and 3 are excluded. We cannot collect that data. So this excludes the possibility of collecting data for the wrong locations during a monitoring event. That's basically what workflow is all about. Another tip here is if you ever can't find your zones or your locations, if you just step into the A100 and you say, where's locations 1, 2, and 3? The reason is because when workflow is enabled, all the other zones and locations go away. So just toggle that off. Go back to your sample, and all the locations are there again. So that's how workflow works, and I just wanted to show you that.